Panel here in studio, but first, Eldoret municipality management was forced to remove the statues of two athletes from the streets of the now fifth city after heavy backlash from the public, who ridiculed the structures as embarrassing, while the leadership of the city says that the statues were donated by stakeholders under the advertisement and publicity arrangement. They admit they were also flabbergasted by the work they saw on the streets. And as Emmanuel Toh now reports, the statues were removed in the dead of the night.
They say art, just like love, lies in the eyes of the beholder. But Wednesday night, the glory of an Eldoret-based artist was short-lived as an uproar from a majority of Kenyans dimmed the dream he had to have his work of art on display in the country's newest city, the city of Eldoret. The artist, who has characteristically kept a low profile, as many globally acclaimed artists do, had in his own eyes gone over and beyond to impress the visitors with a new look state-of-the-art statues that would have been the face of the city of champions. On Wednesday afternoon, the three statues of athletes, Milk Fountain, Wheat and Maize, were all basking in glory at the central business district until an online war erupted against the statues, which some say looked good from far, but were far from looking good.
Kichwa ni kubwa, mtu ni mkimbiaji yako na kichwa kubwa. Sijui hata viguu zinakaaje. Wewe maana mkimbiaji anakimbia hivi.
These pictures, which went viral of a female athlete in action, bringing Kenyans together, as many ridiculed it as falling below expectations. But even as Kenyans continued to haggle and argue online, another male statue, which sadly never made it to the streets, was still in the works, undergoing final touches. The pressure, which increased and decreased in equal measure, forcing the municipality leadership to remove the structures at midnight. These maize cobs survived the purge and by dawn got a facelift, as the brown scorched colors were replaced by green, white and vibrant ones. The Milk Fountain retained its place and continues to pour. The city's management now say the structures were a donation from well-wishers, but just like other Kenyans, could not believe their eyes.
So eventually, when they were unveiled, we were all extremely disappointed. And they were doing it for free, by the way, in exchange for maybe a bit of branding for their businesses. But it didn't quite capture the imagination we had. The
management saying it will now scout for other sculptors who will deliver generally acceptable statues, like this one of two-time Olympic champion and former world marathon record holder Eliud Kipchoge. The statue is situated at the Nike European headquarters in the Netherlands.
We all got so busy that there does not seem to have been much supervision on the preparation of those monuments. In the workshops of those people who had offered to do the job for us.
Eldoret City residents still admit they were bamboozled and taken aback by the structures of the athletes they will not recognize. But the city says there was no particular athlete in mind, but just a generic one celebrating a win.
Bado. Mwiro yetu kama mtu kama Kipchoge, sijaona statue yake.
Ile calabash ambayo imewekwa juu huko ni symbol yetu ya Wanandi, ambayo ya Kalenjin yote ambayo tunatumia kunywa maziwa.
Emmanuel Toh, Citizen TV, Nairobi.